And yay, we are live.
Hey everybody, this is Facebook's story sale. So you're in the right place at the right time. Here are a bunch of fabulous women here to share their commentary on the hashtag of this week. So I'm going to turn it over here to you, Kat. Take it away.
Wow, that was beautiful, Cheryl. Thank you so much. And make sure that you guys drop a comment. Tell us where you're watching from because we want to know where everybody is and where you're from, and let us know what you love because this is going to be an absolute blast. I am so excited. So first, let me read the quote, and it is from Kevin Mullins, the book More Than Enough, which we are covering on Sundays in Success Through Scripture, which is an online drop-in Bible study, so you can catch up. This book is so good. So the quote is, I believe the real millionaire mindset comes from the Bible. Solomon said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That's from Proverbs 23:7. That's Kevin Mullins, More Than Enough. And Nicole, I cannot wait to hear what you have to say.
Well, thank you so much, Kat. This was a fun quote this week. I've been, of course, hashtagging real all week long on everything, and I focus on a couple of different things because this, I have a quotes on my wall, so I'm pointing to my wall of the real millionaire. Like, what does that mean? It's a mindset place. It's also from a heart place. And if you're doing it right, according to the Bible, money is a tool. And if you learn how to use the tool properly, you will have major success and be able to impact God's kingdom. So in my mind, this week, I was celebrating business owners, people who are part of this class, as well as people who are kind of taking a look at this class. I've also applied that to other areas of my life and with respect to my core beliefs and my own kind of moral compass, that kind of thing. And it started to spill over into all areas of my life this week. What's real? What real food am I eating? What real things am I thinking about? What's coming out in my thoughts? And what as a man thinketh in his heart is what comes out of your mouth. So I've been trying to be very intentional with the things that I have said this week and speaking life into people and in my own life and business and to that of the other people as well. So back to you. This has been a really fun quote. Thank you.
Beautiful. I love it. Spilling into other parts of your life. That's fantastic. Mine too. All right, Ms. Cheryl, back to you to hear your thoughts on hashtag real.
You know what? I absolutely love this quote and I love this class. My focus was on the thinking part. As a man thinketh, so is he. So I tried to do some real quotes and real thoughts that I was having. And I had a blast because I tried to work my muscle. So I played around with some of these things. I did rules of healthy sleep. Hashtag real. I did one of our products. I did that and played around with the little Snapchat kind of like video kind of things. So that was a working of the muscle for me. And that was not only fun, but it had me, work, some muscle that I hadn't used before. I did a hashtag real on hope because it's the only thing stronger than fear. I did a hashtag real, I was pushing some weights. I had 90 pounds. That was not me pushing them things up, okay? But it was like, hey, as a man thinketh, right? So I did one with a play on words. I did hashtag realization. So it was the realization that a playing on the words and that there are things that we don't realize, but it's something that's needed in our life. So I thought that this week was a great week, but it was also a fun week and a week to work the muscle. So back to you, Kat.
I love it. As a man thinketh. So keep your thoughts clear and it will help you keep your path clear. Awesome. Sonia, where are you, darling? There you are.
Hey. So this week, it's my first week of really doing this. So, as I was looking at the quote going, as a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. And I really had fun with the words too. It was like, today I was cooking dinner and it was real easy, and I went and had blood work yesterday and I was really, really hoping they got it the first time, So it's truly a play on words. Real nutrition. when we're doing our products. So it was just really fun for me this week.
Great. And I love all your selfies. You did a beautiful job. Thank you so much. And we're so happy to have you on your first reveal. Yay. All right. Kay, how are you, dear?
I'm great. On this, the belief is real and the mindset and real are the words that when I was like, okay, what thoughts do I have in my head to figure out what's going to be my story for the week? And I realized there's many times when my thought was, can I? Or would I? And I go, whoa, start right there. Change the thought as the man thinketh. So I said, okay, what are the thoughts there? I want gratitude. I want positivity. I want, I can. I want one step at a time, and was careful to watch my own language to myself about I get to do things. I want to do things. I would say I need to and go, oh, that's not getting me. That makes the mountain too high. And so I watched my thoughts and then change them to I get to when I want to, mindset. And those are real thoughts. Back to you, Kat.
Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Mindset and what you say and what you think, and just tweaking your words around a little bit can change the way you feel and think about it. Planting positive seeds. Thank you, Kay. Laura. So happy to have you back, dear.
Thank you. So I was thinking about real, and real to me is what comes from your heart and what comes from your mouth, and how in what I do daily is, you know, people come to me and you want people to trust you, and you want people to be comfortable with you, and you want to be able to, like in business, be able to promote yourself in a positive way. So that's what real is to me. And when I first started the business I'm in May, a friend of mine said to me, she said, I believe in you because you would only come to me with a product that you truly believe in. And she's a friend that I've known for 30 years. And so that kind of confirmed with me that you have to be real. People are attracted to real from your heart, from your soul, and from how you speak it. And that's how I feel about real.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful. So being a real person through and through, and always being consistent in what you say and do. That's amazing. Thank you so much. All right, Noelle.
All right. Well, Laura made that hard to follow. And I do believe that to be true about Laura. I think a lot of my perception of her success in her business is she's had a lifetime of building these real relationships. Exactly what she just said. I see that happening for her. And so that's really cool. So in this quote, real was just a fun one, a fun hashtag. Millionaire mindset. I mean, again, that's everything. Somebody posted this morning that today was going to be a bad day. And I thought, well, she already figured that out. That's good. Because I guarantee you that's the way her day went, right? And I know Mondays are hard. It's true. But talking about real and talking about heart is what motivates us. Heart is, if we have heart behind our intention, it will get us there. Because there's truth in that, right? If we're following our heart, if we have our why figured out solid, that's coming from the heart. So I think it always comes from the heart, no matter what it is that fills your cup, to believe that you got there with your millionaire mindset, whether that millionaire is dollars or whether that millionaire is value in your life. So back to you, Kat. Thanks so much.
Oh, that was beautiful, Noelle. And you're right. It's all about heart. If you're not speaking from your heart, people are going to see right through you. So it all gets back to that why and that heart and why we're doing what we're doing. So thank you so much. Lay.
Hi, everyone. This was actually this millionaire mindset. Actually, the quote "real" really hit home for me this past week. A year ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, so it was really real for me. I had to ask the team if it was okay to post because I'm thankful that I've been able to get through it, and I'm a survivor. And so this was a tough week for me, but I wanted to share with the team today because it's through faith and love for my family and love for my community that has brought me to where I'm at today. And also, real is having a sister that I love dearly that took care of our mom. So it was real for me to be able to celebrate her online this week. And also that I also shared about my goals that, you know, I'm in charge of my own goals. No one else sets my agenda. So it was a real week for me, but this particular quote hit home because it was a year ago that I got some news that I wasn't expecting. But as a woman, and to all of the women out there, please go get yourself checked because you just never know. And I say this with lots of love and compassion, and just grateful for the Lord above who has brought me through this journey. And so he's just taking me on this extra journey that I have now being part of this group. So thank you. Thank you for letting me share today.
Lay, that was just absolutely beautiful. And thank you for your bravery and sharing. I know it's a really touching subject, and we're so happy that you're doing great now. And we just love you and appreciate you and are happy to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Next, I had up Miss Lori K.
Hey, you all. Hi. Oh, Lay, my heart goes out to you, girl. Everybody's been sharing so many good things. Mine was focused on food stuff, learning how, here I am, 58 years old, and food's real today. I was introduced, right? I was introduced to some weight management thing, and I said, no, I said, I've got something going on, but I really need to continue learning how to eat right and making food real, right? And so a lot of my posts were that, and I like how people had shared about, you know, life is real. The things that we encounter today, the things we take ownership of today, the things we walk ourselves through today, it's real life happening. You know, my son called a little bit ago and was having some anxiety. That becomes real to me. I become a little hyper and very focused and like, okay, but I got to go do this before I handle this. So we'll table that, but we'll take care of this. So it was a good week. And it just, you know, I look at the quote, I believe the real millionaire mindset comes from the Bible, Solomon. The mindset does come from the Bible, no matter how we apply it, being a millionaire mindset, but the mindset itself, it comes straight out of the word. If I nurture myself through the word of God daily, I'm a better me than I am without it. How about that? That's real for me. So back to you, Kat.
That was beautiful, Lori. Thank you so much. And you're right. Life is real. We all have struggles. We all have things we're going through, but just facing it, admitting it, and dealing with it is the way to go. So thank you very much. All right, Anita. I have loved your family pictures. They are just so pretty. Can't hear you, love. You're muted. There you go.
Okay. Real to me, real to me was about just thinking and how people go out their way to be for real and do unexpected things for others. And it was about, you know, just being with my family. And my daughter came home and spend time with her mom and dad. So that was just really for real, you know, just having that one-on-one time. And I think I posted my grandkids sent me a picture like when they were younger. They're like in their teens now. But it's just the idea that, you know, when a child is born, you know, so is a grandmother, you know, and it's just being for real about life. And back to you, Kat.
That was beautiful. And you could see in your smile, Anita, you were smiling from your heart when you were with your kids this week. It was just so, your pictures were touching. And
Thank
that's
you.
really cool. You could see some of it was unexpected. So that was awesome. Thank you. Jessica. You're still on mute, babe.
Hi, thanks, Kat. So what real meant to me this week was pretty much the realness of God, how real he is, and why we're here because of him. That's just real, and how he died for us on the cross, you know, to save us. It just amazes me. I'm reading this book right now called Gangster Prayer by Autumn Miles, and it really is teaching me a lot about prayer and how important it is and how real it is. And, you know, it helps build your faith. And if you're struggling right now in prayer, just don't give up, don't quit, because God's there and he answers your prayers and he is real. And don't let the enemy try to tell you anything different that he's not, because he is. And so just keep pressing on and keep on showing the realness of your heart, and he'll see you through. So that was my main focus. I love this week. #real. Back to you, Kat.
That was beautiful, Jessica. And you're right, our God is real and you can feel him in your heart. And I just loved your post this week focused on him. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. This was beautiful. I love this quote, love the book, loved everything about it. I loved all your posts this week. I was so inspired. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to the coach Kebie and let her close us down.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm not on mute, right? Okay. Real with the mute button. So I loved being real because I am like straight up real. Y'all know how serious I am. So I took time to be funny this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed all my humorous, real stories. But I want to just focus real quick before I move into Kevin and wrap up. But focusing on the realness and the investment of ourselves. I did a lot of posts around get real, invest in you, like a real true investment, and also just coaches and training and how real that is, and how I have seen people progress and how they're not even the same person 90 days ago. So how it's like a metamorphosis that happens when they invest in good training and coaching. That is real. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up with what everybody said. I want to first highlight the book, just like Kat said. Be sure and join us in our Success Through Scripture. We're actually featuring this book, and then afterwards there'll be another book. And with the quote being by Kevin Mullins in this book, More Than Enough, I believe the real millionaire mindset comes from the Bible. I believe, just like him, that the Bible's the best success book ever written. If you have a struggle financially, go to the Bible. It will teach you and tell you everything you need to know, every principle. Even a non-believer, even someone who doesn't believe in God, uses the principles, they can get rich. You can get rich with its money, time, like I love what Noelle said, value, whatever you value, you can get rich in that if you use the laws, okay? And in that, it's just going to make you a better person as well. I love King Solomon. I actually wrote about King Solomon in my book as well, like Kevin, because I love that story and that principle. Go read that for yourself. Kevin's just giving you a little bit of a hint here in the book, but go read that full story in the Bible about that. So great. All right. So then Nicole talked about the money, that money is a tool, and to be intentional. Be intentional. That really, that goes to me back to seed sowing. We are sowing seeds every day, every minute. So what are we sowing? What are we planting in our gardens, right? Cheryl talked about working muscles and how real that is. That really goes back to the coaching and training that I was just talking about. This is real. You are taking ownership of your success. You are finally, every one of us here, and if you're watching and you're not in this class, take ownership. Start working new muscles. If you want to bodybuild, you need to get a personal trainer, right? If you want to build it big online, you have got to get a trainer. You have got to get a coach so you can work new muscles. And Cheryl just shared how real that is. And by the way, Cheryl is a health coach and nutritionist and nurse, and she works out. So she knows how to work muscles. And she's saying, this is just as real. That's what she was saying. This is just as real. Sonia talks about real nutrition and her words being real. That is seeds. Kay talks about changing your thoughts, that you have your thoughts and then changing what comes out of your mouth instead of saying, I need to, it's I can and I will and I want to. I love it. Y'all, I took a lot of notes. Laura talked about promoting yourself positively, and the only thing you can do to do that is be real. Be raw, be you, right? Be real and people trust you. Noelle talked about follow your heart, and you are anyway, because it's always revealed by who you are from the heart. So concentrate on your why, build relationships, and know the value of what a millionaire to you is. Is it money? Is it time? Is it value? What does it mean to you, right? That mindset. Lay, goodness gracious, I can't even share because I'd get choked up. But thank you for being real and raw and telling us what we need to do as women here, making sure we are keeping it real with our health. And thank you for sharing your journey and your your experience. That was so heartfelt. Lori talked about real food. And if you're concentrating on getting your health together, you got to get that real and in your face. And by the way, without your health, you have nothing, right? If we have all the money at our bank account and we're not here, what does that do, right? So we got to get real with that. Then Anita talked about family and the realness of family, and that time passes you by. Guess what? You turn around, they're teenagers, right? And then I love what you said, when a child is born, so is a grandma. Oh, so sweet. And then Jessica closes us down with getting real with God and having prayer, because without that, you can't build faith. Faith comes from hearing, so we need to talk and listen, and that our spiritual life is real. We need to get it in check if you want the other pillars to line up, including our finances, which we're talking here in this quote about a millionaire mindset. It starts with our spiritual life. So with that, I'm wrapping it up. Y'all drop a comment. Let us know you liked our stories revealed tonight, because I loved it. Let us know if you learned anything. And if you want more information about Story Sale, hit us up, because we're being real about that. Back to y'all.